Okay, so I am back, and thank you so much for your patience tonight. So Jane is joining us tonight, so thank you so much. Yeah, so I was just broadcasting just a few moments ago. When I flipped screens, there was some personal information on screen that I just don't want the public to see. Personal information, of course. So being in social media, you don't ever want that to happen. So anyway, so I'm back, and I made sure I deleted the video too. So there we go. So anyway, I'm still trying to figure out where I am for here. You can let us know if you're just joining us fresh right now. You can let us know where you're from today. Crocheting, what's on your hook, and I'm just figuring out something. I've been working on a stitch diagram thing, so I'm just working on doing something. Yeah, let's go. So I'm working on a diagram. I just got to figure out what the stitches mean, and some of you were helping me out before I left as well. Okay, so we have that. So you can let us know where you're from. You never know, you might have a friend in the house that you just don't realize is around. And I'm just gonna stare at this thing just for a few moments, and I have to figure out what I'm doing here, because your hostess with the mostest tonight is not very hosty. So I have a pattern that is difficult to follow on, so I want to make sure that I understand the pattern. So 2 trebles in the next 2 stitches, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and half double crochet in the next, no, hang on, double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then 2 half double crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet in the next 2, 3, 4 times. No. That doesn't seem like that makes sense. Okay, so I am back. I'm just trying to figure, I'm trying to do a diagram, but I just don't understand the pattern. I have 4 stitches. Two half double crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet in the next 2, 4 times. So we have 1, 2, 3. half double crochet and a double into the next. Okay, I got it figured out. Okay, so how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I want to stay balanced. So there is a total of 34 plus 8. So Elizabeth Earl is joining us. The only reason I'm going to even attempt the crochet along is because you taught me everything I know. It's my pleasure to help you out when I can. I think your hostess with the most is a little bit screwed tonight. I was confused on this pattern. I'm not anymore, but oh my. So it says that the half double crochet is right here. So let's just change this guy down. And let's give it says that there's 50, 38, 34 plus said that there's 50 stitches altogether. 50 stitches. 50 stitches. Sorry, I'm just a little bit messed up. I'm going to do that. See what happens. Oh, Jesus, scared me. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out my spacing. I think that's my biggest issue that I have. So now it's two half double crochet, or it's two double crochets in the next. So I have to convert this thing to an oval shape. Okay, and then half double crochet, two into the next. This is a half double crochet. So I want to maintain the shape of the oval. Helps if I put my head sideways. Look, driving up your driveway, please open the front door, and gave you a thumbs up looking at my way. Yeah. Don't be showing up at my house. Well, the dogs will greet you here before I will for sure. The one Amazon driver absolutely hates the dogs. So anyway, he throws his packages out the window on the driveway. So anyway, he threatened to report me to Amazon. So I called Amazon and I said, by the way, when the driver gets here, he lays on the bloody horn when he's here at the dogs. And I'm like, if you want to elevate the dog's behavior, just keep beeping the damn horn. Anybody with half a brain knows that. Anyway, they're not vicious. They're just excited to see people. Both the dogs have not been socialized much because we got puppy dog during COVID. So we never took puppy dog out anywhere. So she's not used to seeing people. And Salty is just Salty, just the big love bug. So yeah, so the barking can be quite aggressive. But you know what? Laying on a damn horn is not going to help you very much. Anybody got dogs like that? He's scared of the dogs. Yeah, he's scared of the dogs. And I think if he just wasn't so afraid of the damn dogs, he'd be so much better. But it's a behavior you can't really change. You can't ask them to change. But I'm like, you are not reporting me to Amazon without me calling Amazon first and letting them know my story. Anyway, we have a new driver since, but I don't think, and I told Amazon I don't want the guy fired. I just don't think he should be laying on a horn while the dogs are already excited. So Hooking Yarns had a painter that was scared of a cat. Huh. Anyway, my office was, if you saw my short this morning, this office was smelling horrible this morning. Anyway, I sniffed around and so I put on the camera just to make kind of light of it. Anyway, so I'm still sniffing, and even after the camera was done, I'm like, what the hell is that smell? Anyway, I went to go scratch my nose and it turns out it was me. I think I must have scuffed my hands across the cat's ass. Anyway, it was pretty rancid. So anyway, so it turns out it was on my hands. So fair warning, Binky Boo is gross. I don't think she wiped herself after she got out of the box. But anyway, I was trying to figure the smell out for the longest time this morning. So our dogs are friendly. They just got to know you. That's all. But I used to be terrified of dogs actually until I got these guys. So I was never a dog fan at all by any stretch. And Daniel wanted a dog and it was COVID. And I'm like, fine. Not going to be happy about it, but fine. And anyway, it's been good for us, actually. It's given us something to talk about. We live in wine country out here, so the wineries don't mind the dogs showing up, but we can't travel with Salty, the younger one. He likes to vomit in the car. So this pattern is doing something weird that I never expected it to do. Right here on this one, I never expected it to do what I'm about to do. Because to me, it feels off balance. So I never expected a half double crochet and a double crochet to share the same stitch. And now, to be fair, I don't think Salty enjoys barfing in the car. No, I don't think so either. It is a mess though, so you don't want to travel with the dog unless you really have to, which includes a vet visit, and you're definitely going to wash the car after you're done. Okay, got that. It's not perfect, but I think I can almost live with it. Okay, so we're just doing final tweaking. It's not perfect, but it's probably good enough just to get by. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to duplicate this. Oh, shit. Like, oh, I mean, sugar. I was going to reflect it, but I can't. That's it. And Kelly Ray would say, and save. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so with this symbol, so what we're doing now is that's it. That's done. The symbol is done. And we are going to hide the guides. So what I want to do now is that I want to take a copy of this and we're going to shift it over here. So the way that this pattern is written, I think it's easier if you take it this way. And so that, okay, so what I want to do now is that I want to put in where the rounds go. So this is the first one here. So one of my biggest mistakes when I first started doing the diagrams is that I would worry about that stuff. And it turns out that you shouldn't. Okay, join with that. Okay, so we're gonna, let's diagrams master. Let's grab one of these. Let's say this is 5. Why is that doing that? Yes, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We're just going to mark up where this is. This is number 5. And we also need a slip stitch. We need both colors. So the color of the slip stitch matters. The blue one will go here. And end up here. Page 4. Okay, so this means that what's happening. So anyway, I am working through I am working through a pattern that I don't quite understand. And I am making some new layers. So what's happened is that the center point is not lined up properly. And so to change that now, which I should have done before, but I didn't think I needed to, is that we are going to start moving things to layers. So this here is all going to get moved to layer 1. Okay, this next one is all going to get layered. So round 3 is the one that's screwed up. And it's screwed up because it's not at the right orientation. There we go. Okay, so this layer here is all in the wrong spot. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to concentrate there. Okay. So that was 4. This is going to be the ending. This guy is a chain 3. Here. This is blue. Okay, done. Okay, so I am using Adobe Illustrator for those that are interested in that. So I'm doing a design. It's not my own design, but I'm teaching it for your inspirations. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that out. I'm gonna get rid of this guy out. We're gonna keep him, but we're gonna protect him. So we're gonna group him together. Group. And we're gonna group. So these guys somehow go together. I don't know how they go together yet, but they do. Is the stitch file available? No, it's not. It's something that I did for myself. I literally did. I have spent months working through that, and I took measurements from books to get all the heights perfectly, and so everything matches. So this in the behind, you see the graph. I sized it to match that graph so it can be interchangeable. So all the different designs that I have all match each other. So I just paste and copy, and then I just adjust when I do it. Okay, so hold each ornament with the right side facing. Leave a long tail at the beginning and the ending of a round. Is it really a round? Working across the first edge, slip stitch into any third treble. Slip stitch in the next 24 stitches, chain 5, slip stitch in the third, working across the chain 2. Oh my Jesus. Chain 2, slip stitch in each of the next stitches of the next ornament, slip stitch in the bottom loop of the next chain, oh my God, what am I thinking? What the hell is going on? Mikey, and rule 4 tells you when you are starting the oval to use any stitch. Yeah, I agree with that as well. Use any stitch, but I want it to be consistent with the slip stitching that so it matches the pattern. I know it's pathetic. Oh my God, what in the hell am I doing? Slip stitch in each stitch across, slip stitch in each stitch across the same ornament, slip stitch in the bottom loop of the next 5 chains. What chains? What chain? I don't understand. Okay, slip stitch in any of the third. Oh my Lord. Okay, so please send alcohol like immediately, and let's pretend we know what we're doing. This is going to be strip first round. So I think we're going in a complete circle. So it says slip stitch. Let me just make these guys all gray. Oh my God. Reading patterns is like a teacher from the Charlie Brown cartoon. Let me see if, okay, it says in each of the next 24 stitches, let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh my, how in the hell could that be? Oh. Oh, the third one. Oh my God. How many bottles of wine would I like? One right now, maybe two. This is why I wait for somebody like Mikey to figure it out on a tutorial. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Oh, there you go. I got 24 now. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm not even religious, Jesus. So I'm going to put an arrow. I'm just going to put an arrow for like those cartoons. He went it that way. So okay, so there's like a imperfection there for spacing, but at this point, you're lucky you're going to get anything done. Oh my God, why? So these strips then, I don't know what's going on. Who's on first? Anybody know? Somebody messaged me actually a few weeks ago, and they said they bought a pattern on Amazon or on Ravelry, and they want me to do the diagram for it. They said diagrams really don't take you a lot of time. I'm like, no. So, homie, don't play that game. I'm not a smoker, but this almost makes me think about it. Okay, so I did the 24, and now they're doing the chain 5. I get it now. The whole thing and chain 5. We're going to copy this guy. Look at that. You're going to start at the top and the bottom of each. So working across the other edge. So we're going to come and we're going to turn around. I think that's what Trish is talking about. So you're going to chain 2. And I think she's saying that you need to turn around at the end. Because you're at the point you're taking the oval back to square rectangle. Oh, interesting. So now you're saying that I have to go back along the bottom edge. This side. God, why am I doing this? I've been looking at this design for quite some time, wanting to do this, so part of my own insanity. It's almost 10 o'clock. I don't see where it says chain 2. Side. Does anybody need alcohol? I'm going to be serving that. I think you're looking at a triple crochet on the top round. I have no idea why this is zooming out either. It's going to drive me to drink. And then it says slip stitch in each of the bottom loops of the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Angela says, I'm confused. Well, you know what, Angela? You are in the right club tonight. I don't understand why it doesn't say to chain 2 when you get back around. It says slip stitch in the first chain. What chain? Working across the edge, slip stitch in any third thing. Slip stitch. What am I doing? It says, and then it says at the end, slip stitch in each stitch across the ornament. Join with the slip stitch to the first chain. There is no chain. No. Begin in long tail with the chain 1. Oh my God. Then we're going to slip stitch to the first chain. Remember to start with the third treble on the fourth. And that's what I am doing. It's the third one right here. The third one going this way. Okay. Round 2. Oh my Lord. And save. And let's lock that, and we're going to create another layer. Strip. Second round. So basically it's said in the instructions in a different line. It said, refer to the assembly diagram for the ornament, hold each ornament with the right side facing, leave a long tail at the beginning and the ending of each thing. And so there's actually a spacing error right here. I'm gonna send that note off to your inspiration. To space, there's in the first round, there's an instruction that is missing. It's not missing, it's just in the wrong section of the PDF. So I'll send that over later. Okay, just interesting watching the thought process. Yeah, my head's turning on fire. Okay, so second round, with a join with the double crochet in the first chain 1 space. What chain 1 space? Oh my God. What chain 1 space? There is no chain 1 spaces. I think this chain is actually, I think what you're saying to me, I think you're trying to correct me of that, and I'm just such a bully. I think this chain here is actually part of this one. I wish I could point where I think you are. So I think this is the chain one space based on round 2. So Mandy's on week number 3 of the, for those that are not part of the membership program, the members and Journey members have access to the study of determination as an advance thank you for their hospitality because it's a paid subscription, but it will be a free video. It's just not free yet because it's not released yet. So they have advanced access. Don't get me in trouble, Mandy. Okay, so go on to number 2. This name of the pattern is the retro crochet ornament. This study, well, originally it was going to be the study of rage. So, my God. Strip, make 12. So we're making 12. Oh, so all 12 strips are going to be the same. So it's just how they're joining. It's going to be the, I see. Okay, there might be hope for me after all, folks. I wouldn't get your hopes up, though. So Gina, what was Gina's question? Don't get Gina, Mandy, I like the way you think I am making a scarf with the arcade pattern. So I am printing with my very slow printer. Double crochet in the next 5 stitches. 2 double crochet in the next stitch. Double crochet in each of the next 5 chains. Okay, so double crochet in the next 5 chain. I see. Are you making cups for bras? At this point, it could be, but it's going to be a nutsack holder the way this thing is going to go because I'm going to kick it so far up. Have you tried crocheting a sample before diagramming to get a idea? I have a hard time visualizing stuff like this, so I diagram it before I crochet it. I'm not very smart, so I diagram stuff before I actually do it. Mikey and Mandy and I were talking about how we were just crocheting and listening. We have no idea what's going on. Gina, I have no idea what's going on either. Yeah. Is it a dot matrix printer? It's a very slow ink. Don't worry, I'm gonna kill a million trees while I'm at it. Can you your next study be Afghan be the study of contentment? Contentment. I don't know what that means. Am I contented? I don't even know. Okay, so with the double crochet with chain 1 with the right side facing, join A with double crochet in chain 1 space, 2 double crochets in the same space. So I think there's 3. Okay. Double crochet 2 together twice. Double crochet into the next 5 stitches. Two double crochet into the next stitch. And that is going to be done twice. So we have another 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2 into the next. Double crochet 2 together. Is going on? With the right side facing, double crochet in 2 together twice. Oh my God. I am literally going to bang my head against the wall. Okay. 2 double crochets into the same space. Yes, I did that. Am I getting confused on where the damn brackets are? Double crochet 2 together twice. Okay. Double crochet in the next 5 stitches, 2 double crochets in the next stitch twice. Double crochet in the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double, oh, well, shit. Can't fix stupid, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have one ringy dingy together, another ringy dingy together, and then 5 in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 into the next. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 into the next. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the next 2 are together. Are you talking about the V on the top? You are attaching each of the ornaments in groups of 12 that is making a rectangle so that you chain 2 after the end of the slip stitch. Then you're going to come underneath. Oh my Lord. Okay. Okay. So let me just so I knew the centers here are just pointing. Okay, sweet. We know that's true. Then we know the next one here is going to be here. That's right there. Now we're going to take that again. him up. So then we have 5 in a row. So these ones are not going to be hard. Okay. So keep talking to each other. I'm just thinking out loud, which is scary as hell. I'm live on camera. What do you need? I'm working through this ornament afghan. I have to do a diagram.
You sent me a diagram.
No, I'm doing a diagram.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Are you watching TV?
no,
I thought you were in bed.
no.
You said you were.
What?
You said you were going to bed.
No, I didn't say I was going to bed.
What did you say? Specifically said to me. And I said, fine, I'm going to go to work. So Daniel is quite upset. I didn't want him to say anything while I was on camera. He is working. We had an issue with our pond that he dug. It's year number 4, and so anyway, last year we put the liner in, and the liner ripped apart at the seams. And so anyway, so when we laid the pond, it never filled up with water. And so he decided to contact the manufacturer and said, by the way, the liner completely ripped open on the seams, and so we don't know what to do. So they took it under advisement, and we sent photos, and the company came back to him within like hours and said, based on your photos, we're going to replace your liner for free, which is fine. The problem is that the liner is underneath all of the armor stone and all the layers of rocks and stuff. So to replace the liner means remove the entire pond. And so the company ended up calling their electrician, and they did a test, and the electrician said that nothing was wrong. So this is after they've already agreed to change it, to give us a new liner free. And so they decided to run a test of a long strip, like one of ours. The pond is 100 feet long, and turns out that the heating unit that seals the liner pieces together quit midway through the run. And so the sample that they tested it on turned out that it proved that the machinery was malfunctioning. And so they were grateful to have the information, because they don't know how many, not everybody's using it as a pond liner. Some people are using it as other things. So us speaking up realized that they had a problem with their equipment. And unfortunately, the fix to do this is really substantial. Daniel's really upset about it. And to my point of view, I think he has every right to be upset about it. Anyway, so we were, well, he was working on it today. I was working here, obviously, but anyway, by lunchtime, he was ready to kill something. And he's just really upset. So we don't have any fish in it because the pond liner never sealed. It never filled with water. The seams opened up on it. And so the pond has never had fish. What kind of fish? We are just going to probably put minnows. We live on the coast and pretty much to the coast. Well, Nova Scotia is not a very big province, but to put fish into the thing, we have eagles that fly over. So if we do that, basically you're just feeding the eagles. So there's no point putting any good fish in there. We also have cranes that are here. Okay. Okay, not perfect, but not too shabby either. Okay. So water flowers eventually, yes. So we've already started collecting those. We had a friend that just donated a whack of water flowers. So Daniel has them in buckets. What are we looking at? And where's the gorgeous human? I don't know. I think he moved out. Okay, so at the end of this, I can follow the chart better, says Sarah. Okay, so we're going there. So we're basically making our way across, and then we come across and do the opposites. Okay, so what do we got? What do we do at the end? 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet at the so I'm going to grab this guy up here, drag him down. This isn't cheating, this is just sensible stuff. Look at that. I know. Just gonna move him out. And we're gonna flip these guys over. I don't understand why we are chaining 5. Why we're doing that. I don't understand why the sides are not equal to each other. 3 double crochet in the chain 1 space. Why? There must be a reason. Okay, that is how they're joining. It's kind of crude, but that's how it's done. So it is crazy for what I'm doing there. So Misty Beaver, thank you for joining our membership, says Wendy. So thank you for that. So this is how these guys are joined. So if I take this, oops. And I group these. Okay, so this is how okay, so this here would be the strips. Strip. Motif. It's gone. My system actually saves every 60 seconds, but it's good to do it anyway. Okay, so this is a strip. Let's do a new strip finished. Keep that out. So these strips here are going to be done differently. So strip A and strip B will be like this. And then the next strip would be the other way. So this will be A. B, oops. Are you going to do crochet along? Yeah, I'm not going to do a crochet along. I'm just going to teach how to do this. So it'll be just one tutorial, if that's what you mean. I don't think this justifies a series. I think it can be done pretty easily on just one video. Okay, so okay, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna log off for the night. It's 10:30, so I'm not going to push my luck. So basically I gotta figure out how A and B are joined and then B and C. And then the rest is history. So I'm going to call it quits for tonight. And we hope that you enjoy. And that's it for now. So Terry, what I was doing is I was just overwriting another file. So because I paste and copy. That's it for tonight, and we hope you have a good evening. We'll see you.